Mackonner, congratulations! I heard you got gold in Hanoi.
Oh yeah, junior division. Correct.
How does that feel?
It feels good because there was a lot of pressure. I started getting competitive exactly when I lost to two 50-year-olds. I got destroyed.
He won the 2025 MyoFlex National Championship Singles Division Open play last year in Canada.
So I keep on telling them, oh, just enjoy your game.
When you're tight, you got to think of the things that you're sure of, like how much you've trained. I play for others and I play for God.
My name is Mackonner Dy. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. Was able to make it to the round 16 Texas Open of the PPA main draw. I went to PPA Hanoi at the MB1000 Cup. Me and my partner got gold at the juniors, which is under 18 in Vietnam.
We're here today with Heidi, the mom of the boy wonder of pickleball, the mom of Mackonner Dy. Hi, Heidi.
Hello, good to be here. Well, Mackonner he won the 2025 MyoFlex National Championship Singles Division Open play last year in Canada. So he was a Canadian national champion last year. And recently he won gold in the junior division at the recent PPA Hanoi Open in Vietnam, where he won gold in the men's double division. Mackonner has been playing for about 5 to 6 years now, but he started playing competitively maybe about 2 years ago. So yeah, he's been in the PPA tours a lot the past few months, and playing some more local tournaments. Sometimes we go down to Washington to play. And then this is our first stint in Asia.
Mackonner, congratulations! I heard you got gold in Hanoi.
Oh yeah, junior division. Correct.
How does that feel?
It feels good because there was a lot of pressure because you are playing, most of them are younger than you. So you have that pressure to play better or to even to win more because they're younger than you. Yeah, we got that teenage pride. So being able to come off with that win, I wouldn't say it's as rewarding as like an adult win, but it's definitely good to see that I could play under such high pressure.
Yes, it definitely is. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
So how did you get into pickleball again?
I played a little bit with my friends, and then I started playing with my family for a year or two. And then I started getting a little bit more competitive. I started getting competitive exactly when I lost to two 50-year-olds. I got destroyed. Like, I thought I was good because I was beating my family. And then I got destroyed by two 50-year-olds, like 11-1, like really destroyed. I bet they could have pickled me if they wanted to. So that brought out that like competitive spirit, that pride in me. So I played a little bit more with other people who were not close to me, other people who were not my family. So I just played with strangers, and eventually they became my friends. But that's how I started, and then how I became competitive.
And so how often do you train?
For me, there's a difference between training and playing.
Okay.
Okay, I train 2, 3, 4 times a week, and that consists of drilling. And the rest of the days, or sometimes even on the same day, I'll be playing rec games. I would love to drill more, but the only problem is where I live, there are not a lot of people willing to drill. So it's hard to find a partner to drill with.
What preparations do you normally do before a game?
I get a good rest, get good food. But in terms of mentally, because I think that for me, that's really important. Obviously, we've got the training, right? You're preparing so long for whether it be a small tournament or a big tournament, right? You're training. So that's disregarding that, because that's a gimme. But before, you're preparing mentally for a game, because that's what matters most on tournament or in the match. I guess you could call him my mental coach, told me this. When you're tight, you got to think of the things that you're sure of, right? You're not sure about how they're going to play, how well they're going to play, how the match is going to turn out. So don't think about that, right? Think about the things that you know, like how much you've trained or how God has plans for you. Like things that you are sure of, that's what you got to think of. And that's how I would prepare, you know?
Okay, I'm gonna do that on Saturday because I joined a tournament.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so really, because I don't know, do you feel tight when you play a tournament?
I think so, yes.
Okay, so yeah, I had that problem in Hanoi. I get more confident the more I play, but just to start it off, you gotta think of things that you're sure of, not the unknown.
How did you know there was something special?
Yeah, so he has an athletic bent. Like, you know, he picks up sports quite quickly. Like he plays on this, like, for fun, table tennis. He played for fun tennis as well. He played more basketball. So he had that athletic bent already. But I think with pickleball, you know, he would go with his dad to public courts. And then he would progress very quickly. And when the people around us, at that time, there was a lot of seniors that played. And then they would say, you know, maybe Connor should play in tournaments. And so the very first tournament that he played with his dad was a 3.5 duper tournament. And I don't remember his age at that time, but he was quite young, maybe 12. And so he won that tournament. They won gold in that tournament. So just his progress, you know, like it was very quick. And so we knew that there must be something here.
And dad is the coach? Am I correct?
Yes.
I remember Mackonner telling me that his dad coached him.
Right. Yes, his dad coached him. Yeah, his dad is his main coach. Started with just his dad coaching him. Mainly playing with him, maybe giving tips as they play together.
So until now?
Yeah, we have had a few more people that come in, you know, like drill with him and do more things with him. So there's more people in his team right now. He has like a mental coach. He has somebody who does drills with him also, looking over his performance physically, mentally. We have gotten on more help right now.
So how do you encourage him to pursue this? Or his passion? I'm guessing this is his passion, right?
It is his passion right now. Really, it's just supporting him. Like, do you want to go further? Yes. So we just do everything that we can to be able to support him that way. Like, find out more tournaments, like what are opportunities, not only locally, but, you know, maybe on a national level in Canada and maybe in North America and right now in Asia. So because we have more networks, then we try to do that. We tap into the networks that we have and support him that way.
I guess it also must be tiring for you.
Well, you know, I think you will do anything for your child.
That's true. That's true.
So
how do you keep him grounded?
I think his faith is very important. We raise our children in faith. And so I think that is what pretty much keeps all of us grounded. We study the Bible a lot. And so with that, we are reminded each and every time of how we should conduct ourselves.
Okay, so now we're joined by Heidi and Marvin, the dad of Connor. For Marvin, because I know you actually are the coach of Connor, how do you help him with discipline in training?
I always tell him, always stay humble, okay? Try to practice every day, work out, and just keep on playing.
I know it's difficult, especially as a teenager, to handle the schedule, the losses and the wins. How do you support him with the losses? Because I know there are some and it could be devastating. Or how do you help him handle such situations?
Oh, I just give him pointers, encourage him, try not to discourage him. Just like the last tournament in the Hanoi Open, he was devastated, right? So I try to tell him, oh, it's okay, just forget about everything.
How do you celebrate his milestones as a family?
Yeah, we don't really make such a huge celebration. I mean, I think the accolades for himself, it's already an accomplishment. Just being able to win, just being able to move forward is already a milestone in itself. We don't really have to celebrate that, but we're happy, you know, like we tease him sometimes, like, okay, we'll go eat at a fast food place if you lose. And we'll go eat at a better place if you win, you know, but that's teasing.
How about the diet? What do you eat normally before a game? Do you eat heavy carbs or do you stay away from it?
Like right before, I try not to eat heavy. Not try, I definitely don't eat heavy.
Okay.
It's honestly anything. Protein, a little bit of carbs, some veggies, and then I don't have a strict diet yet. I think that's something for the future. But I think afterwards is a little bit more important for me.
Okay, what's your recovery routine?
Stretch. Sometimes if like it's really tough, I'll do a bath or something.
A bath?
Yeah,
Like the ice bath?
ice bath or a hot bath.
Okay.
But that's on rare occasions. I usually don't. Stretching is important, but recovery meal is for enjoyment and for recovery. So lots of carbs there. And you should eat it like an hour, like I'm not a super health professional, but as like an hour after your match is good because carbs really help your body recover like really well. But it has to be like healthy carbs. So usually I'll do like Italian, like a pasta. Yeah, a pasta is like one of my go-tos.
Do you have skincare routine?
Nope.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Sunscreen?
Nope.
How about hair?
Nope. Soap and shampoo. That's
Soap and shampoo?
yeah.
Okay.
That's my skincare routine.
So I know it can be gruesome, the training and the tournaments. How do you guide him in taking care of himself with regards to the general wellness, to hair, to the skin? Because I know in Canada they play outdoors, right?
Yeah, we play outdoors, but not very often because the Canadian weather could be you can have strong wind, slight rain, sunshine, all in one day. Sometimes even a little bit of snow all in one day. So it can be very fleeting. And so outdoors is mainly during the summer. But during other seasons, there's a lot of indoor play just because sometimes the courts are iced. Like we used to play when it was 2-3 degrees outside. But then if it's ice, then you can't play because the courts simply are too slippery to play in. So, but yes, the weather conditions can be harsh. So there's a lot of indoor play. And how do we make sure that he's taking care of himself? We try to remind him that he needs his stretches, he needs his sleep, he needs to eat well, eat his vegetables. Basically, I think when you have a balanced diet, it does change, how your hair looks, how your skin looks. But he's also a teenager, so I think there's a lot of hormonal changes that's happening. So there will be some things that exhibit themselves physically, but really, in terms of that, it's nothing very, very major in terms of physical. I think a lot has to deal with the mental, the spiritual, and the emotional.
Okay, how do you stay motivated even after a loss or a setback?
Yeah, actually, you know what? For me, I don't know about for other players, but when I lose, that's when I get more motivated.
Good for you.
Because when you lose, and I feel like this is for a lot of younger players, you lose, you're like, okay, that's not happening to me again. I don't want to lose to this team again, or I don't want to lose, period. Right? So you train more to not lose. So that's how it is for me. I don't know about for other players.
Good for you. So I know that your mom and dad are here and they're always with you.
Yeah.
How important is their support and presence with you as you go through this journey?
Well, the support, of course, like if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do currently. Like I wouldn't even be able to be here, right? Just simple as that. But presence and how does that motivate me, I guess? Like you're not just doing it for yourself anymore. And it's not for my parents, and then even farther than my parents, I'm doing it for my community. Like so many people support me, and all these things, like it just adds up to who you're playing for.
Who do you play for?
I play for others and I play for God.
What role do you play in managing the balance between his training and getting some rest?
Oh, you mean, because mostly management is Heidi's doing it.
Okay.
Right?
But the training is you.
Yeah, I do the training.
So how many hours do you...
I usually just play with him.
Okay.
Because I can't drill a lot with him because of my knee problem, right? So I usually just drill a little bit with him, give some pointers, and play lots of games with him.
We do have some people right now who drill with Mackonner. Like there's 2 professionals in Canada that have graciously dedicated their time to Mackonner. And so they have twice a week drilling with Mackonner. And then other than that, Mackonner would just find people around like, hey, do you want to drill? Or hey, do you want to play like high-level players? And that's his training schedule.
What tips do you give, or what tips do you have for parents who are also raising teenage athletes?
Just like Mackonner, I keep on encouraging him out. If you like your game, just keep on playing it and always give time.
How many hours a day do you play pickleball?
2. Two's a good number.
And do you play every day?
Yeah. Yeah, 2 is a good number.
How hard is it to find a partner who can drill you in Canada?
It's pretty difficult because most people I know are working. So number one, they can't play in the day. And especially in the winter, you can't play outside. So you have to book a court. And with the amount of people playing, those courts are always full during non-work hours. So it's so hard to get a court, so hard to get a partner. Those are the reasons.
How do you balance school and training and pickleball?
Yeah, that one's a difficult part. So I've been homeschooled my whole life, so that's really helped because I build my school around pickleball. I think that's the simplest way to put it. It's a little bit more difficult. Like sometimes I'll have to skip practices, or sometimes I'll have to say no to some times that I want to play, just because I gotta finish stuff, right? I'm still a full-time student. I'm not a half-time. I'm a full-time student. So building school around my pickleball schedule and just doing it when I'm free. So like even here, I'm in the Philippines, I'm still doing homework. Like that's just how it is.
Did you do it in Hanoi?
No time. Like in tournaments, I find it's a little bit more difficult because even when you come home, sure you have 3-4 hours, but you're just like, I'm done. My first tournament, I guess, is pretty memorable because me and my dad won 3-5. Just because that's the first.
Oh, your first tournament was with your dad?
Yeah, it was.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, so we won that. So I guess to a certain extent, that is very memorable. But I think the next memorable one would be, and this is not very early, this is just last year in November. I won the Canadian Nationals. That was super memorable because number one is the Nationals, and number two, I'd never beaten the guy before because I knew him very well. He's actually my partner. I'd never beaten him in singles. So that was very memorable.
How old is he?
20, I think.
As a young athlete, how do you take care of yourself? Physically and mentally?
Physically, I do plyometrics with a coach. So in that way, I keep myself fit, I guess. Because in my opinion, pickleball to a certain extent is exercise, but it's not as strenuous as, let's say, basketball, tennis. But that doesn't make it less of a sport. I'm not saying that, okay? But just to stay a little bit more fit, just a little stronger, I do plyos. Off the court, though, also part of training is the mental game, like my mom mentioned. We're going through that book, Compete, Learn, Honor. So it's just a book about like competing with your all, okay, learning from your losses and honoring the game and your opponents, right? That's just simply how the book is, and it's trying to prepare you on the court because you're gonna feel pressure, you're gonna feel tight in so many of your matches that you gotta be able to keep that under control. And so that's what I think that's what a lot of people are working on because I've been encouraged to do that by so many professionals. So I think it's very important to work on that.
What advice do you want to give athletes who wants to pursue their chosen sport?
Sports in general, this is the number one thing, is you have to enjoy your sport.
That's true.
Because if you don't enjoy your sport, you're not going to put time into it. And then you're not going to be good. Like I played tennis. If I'm going to be honest, I wasn't that bad. But I didn't really enjoy it. So I only went once a week. So I ended up not being that good. Same as basketball. I enjoyed it, but not as much. So I didn't like train. I didn't go when I wasn't supposed to, like that sort of thing. So you have to enjoy it so that you put that time, that effort. So that's number one thing. If you're trying to go into a sport, either you have a very encouraging or very pushy parent, or you have to really enjoy it. One of those. For pickleball specifically, if you already like it and you already enjoy it, then I encourage you to stick around because it's a new sport still. Like it seems like, oh my goodness, these players are so good already. Like there's no way. But if you look at like, let's say golf or tennis, those guys have been training for like years, way longer than any pickleball player has. So it's still in its baby stages. So there's so much room to grow. There's so many companies willing to support. So there's so much opportunity. That's a great word for it. Opportunity because it's a newer sport. So that's the encouragement I would give.
What are your tips for women my age doing pickleball? Don't get injured. Or is it too late to improve?
No. Because Vancouver, I coach mostly middle-aged women.
Pao middle age siya.
From 30s to 50s, right? Yeah, so I keep on telling them, oh, just enjoy your game, right?
But how do we prevent the injuries? The knee pains, the shoulder pains?
Oh, so I tell them just don't go for those risky shots. Yeah, that's very dangerous.
So I play with him a lot. And so maybe the tips that I get is strategic placement of balls.
It's mostly placements of the ball.
Because it's impossible for us to go after really risky shots. But if you place your ball really strategically well, that sometimes gives you points.
Okay, thank you. Well, unfortunately, I don't have much time to think during games.
You will if you play a lot.
Yes, if you play a lot, you get used to it.
What's a lot?
I mean, not even a lot, even just watching. Like, I learn a lot just because I go with them on tournaments, and I learn a lot just watching them.
Yeah.
Oh, are you there at every game?
Mostly. You can learn a lot by watching all those good players playing.
But you said you didn't enjoy tennis as much as you did pickleball.
Yeah.
So what makes you enjoy pickleball more than tennis?
There it is. I met a lot of people. That's number one. I think that's the number one thing for a lot of people is the social aspects. Everyone says it, and I bet some people are tired of hearing it, but it's so true. Like this is the only sport that I know that bridges the age gap of a 16-year-old like me
And a 35-year-old like me.
Correct. Or even older.
Yeah.
Okay? It's just crazy to see someone 4 times my age. I'm playing with them, I'm talking with them, I'm conversing with them, I'm connecting with them. They're my friends, Like that sort of thing. It just makes the sport unique. You don't find that in any other sport. Name another sport, and I'd love to play it. But for me, I don't find many sports like that.
Good to hear.
And it's competitive. I also like it because I'm good at it. That's a plus.
Thank you so much, Connor, Marvin,
Thank
and
you.
Heidi,
No
for
problem.
joining us, for sharing your dedication, your talent with us, and for sharing your journey with us.
For sure.
So we wish you luck, and we will be with you in your coming journey and competitions. We'll be cheering for you. We'll be
Thank you.
rooting for
Appreciate
you.
it.